From the heart of the Coachella Valley, this is the Palm Springs Real Estate Buzz on KGX with your host, John Sloan from the John Sloan Real Estate Group in La Quinta.
Welcome back. Our first guest this morning is Heather Ramirez.
Okay.
Heather, what's the name of your company?
It's ShareSpark Media.
ShareSpark Media, but you've got a lot of different names that people could look you up, right?
Yes, you can find me on social at Heather Just Create.
You know, Heather helps businesses or entrepreneurs become businesses, right? On YouTube?
Yes.
And what else?
Well, primarily on YouTube by documenting my own entrepreneurial journey.
There we go. So tell us about how you got started in the business.
Sure. I was in my 10th year of marketing communications career, working at a private school.
Oh.
And I was bringing them online. That was in 2014. Digital media has evolved so much since then.
Yes.
But usually, back then I was using YouTube as a way to cultivate prospective families to enroll in the school. And that was my extent of my knowledge with YouTube. But then I saw that the students kept asking me questions about how to get more followers on Instagram, how to use LinkedIn to apply for college or apply for a job. What can I do with my skateboarding videos to maybe do video projects as a summer gig or whatever? And I thought it was weird that they were coming to me with these questions and not a class or a teacher. There was no authority encouraging these students to positively and productively use these tools. If anything, they were being told to get off of their phones and screen time addiction, cyberbullying, and all of that. And while I thought it was valid, I felt like there should be a resource to, encourage them to use them meaningfully. And I pitched it to the adults, and they said, well, we need something like this too. So I quit my job, and I decided to try to build this resource, all the while documenting my entrepreneurial journey on YouTube, because I had a sixth grader explain to me what a vlog was, not a vlog, a vlog. And, it's being able to document your journey, not just in a diary talking to yourself, but also having people go on the journey with you.
Yeah,
yeah,
that's great.
And so that's how I got into it. And, having done this for 2.5 years, I had no idea when I first started the power and the potential of YouTube at all. It's the foundation of everything I do, and every business that I've worked with has seen just an incredible amount of reach that they wouldn't have gotten otherwise.
Yeah. So tell me, what kind of businesses have actually used you, and what unique business?
The businesses actually aren't unique. I've had real estate agents, financial advisors, brick and mortar businesses, and it's really, it's just a unique form of marketing, and it's understanding that everyone's on Facebook, everyone's on Instagram, but YouTube is not a social media platform. It's a search engine. And so when people come onto YouTube, they have a completely different mentality that is lean forward. Whereas on social media platforms, it's more passive. You don't know what you're going to see when you log on to Facebook. But on YouTube, people go on there because they know exactly what they're searching for. They might not know, what channel that video is going to come from.
True.
But, hey, I want to know how to tie a tie, how to fix a tire, how to do my makeup, whatever. So your customers, your clients, are already searching for your content. It's really a matter of creating that content, coming up with a content strategy, and branding yourself on YouTube.
And being consistent about it, right?
Yes, yeah. Mm-hmm.
How many videos are uploaded on YouTube every day?
400 hours of new content is uploaded every single minute.
Yeah. Typically, how long should a video be?
The video should be as long as it needs to be to convey the story. So, I've watched tutorials that are very in-depth when it comes to video editing software. So I'll sit there and watch the whole 30-minute thing. But if you're doing 5 tips to declutter your home, who's your next guest, that might not need to take as much time.
Yeah, exactly. It's interesting. I bought a drone for my real estate business, and I went out there and I just did a little bit of searching, and there was the video, taking it out of the box, putting the blades on it, fixing the camera, how to use your phone connected to the device that's going to allow you to go up in the air. It was so simple, and it made it really nice for me because I had absolutely no clue. And so the videos that you're putting out really are tutorials, or you're talking about products or services, right?
It's okay. For example, there's a lawyer. His name is Ian Corzine. You can look him up on YouTube. But if you go to his website, it's everything you would expect a business litigation lawyer website to look exactly like.
Yeah.
If you go to his YouTube channel, there's color, there's hearts, there's smiles, and he's like he has this like comedic aspect to it, but it doesn't take away from his experience and expertise and professionalism, and of course that eventually becomes a funnel to potential
and
clients.
you're seeing a different side of an individual as well when they're doing videos. Your personality tends to come out.
It's sell without selling is what you can do on YouTube.
Yeah. So what's the most unique business that you had worked with? Or I should say maybe even the most fun?
The most fun? Mine?
Yours. Okay. Because you're sharing your life, right?
Yeah. Because I'm willing to try and experiment.
Yeah.
Whereas, of course, business is more, I want to get my feet wet. Yeah. And they have budgets, so that makes sense.
Totally.
But for me, for example, I got into my first car accident a year ago. And this is like, a year into my entrepreneurial journey where money was like non-existent. So I was just feeling horrible, but it's part of my journey. So I documented that. I found a auto repair center on Google, and I taught the owner saw me with my camera and was like, "Oh, what is this video camera for? What do you do?" I was like, "Oh, I make YouTube videos, whatever." And then he said, "Hey, I'll waive your deductible if you make some videos for me."
Nice.
And I said, "Okay, cool." So I documented the process. I live streamed myself getting into a paint suit and watching them paint my car. I recorded them pulling off my bumper. The first video that I uploaded from them, an Audi came in, saw it from that video, and repaired that and totally covered and made more money for the guy than my deductible. So
wow.
Yeah.
That's great. That's a good story. I like that.
Yeah. So it's really not about having you have to have this super unique service or product or business.
Yeah.
But just having that authentic spin that you don't see on social media or on websites. You know what I mean?
And that's what you could help people with, because that's the content.
Yes.
And we talk about content is king, right?
Content is definitely king.
Yeah. But you got to get the content and put it out there. And the format to do that is with YouTube.
Yeah.
All right, folks, we are talking with Heather Ramirez. And how are they going to reach you?
I have an online course, actually, which will help you create a thriving YouTube channel from scratch, even if you've never made a video before. You can check it out at zero2youtubehero.com.
Say that again.
Zero2youtubehero.com.
All right. And so no phone numbers or anything. You just want them to go to that, huh?
Yep. All my stuff's on there, too.
All right. So. Any last parting words?
When you share your story by creating new media, you can spark your potential and open yourself up to opportunities that never existed pre-digital media. So
share Spark Media.
Yeah.
Right.
Share your story.
Heather Ramirez. All right, folks. Go to her YouTube channel and get on it.
Yes.
All right. Heather, thanks so much for coming in this morning.
Thanks
I appreciate it. You bet. Have a great weekend.
You too.
From the heart of the Coachella Valley, this is the Palm Springs Real Estate Buzz on KGX with your host, John Sloan from the John Sloan Real Estate Group in La Quinta.